All right, everyone. Thank you for stopping by to my live chat here at yours truly, Miss Anita. Um, I'm trying something different. I was supposed to have a special guest this evening, but we were having some technical problems. So I'm doing something a little bit different. I didn't get a chance to announce to anyone that I was going to do a live chat. Let me see if I can. Sorry about that. Um, if this is any better, may not be. But if anybody do hop on board, I'll wait for a few minutes. Not really talking about anything particularly, just wanted to stop by. This has been a very, I don't know what kind of week I should say this is, but you know how life is. It can be challenging sometimes. And later on, I'm supposed to hop on board to on Mr. Brent's channel. I'm looking forward to that. Um, I basically just, I don't know. I think with the weather changing, they say people sometimes when the different seasons change, it changes our mood. There is some scientific study that's on that, and I do believe that to be true. And then what it gets darker faster, so that doesn't help. Um, Anyway, how was you all's week? Well, now we're getting ready to start into a new week. So, how was your week last week? um, I worked. I really didn't do a whole heck of a lot. Pretty much my days are, I work from home. So, what can I tell you? I'm usually pretty much home. But was that saying? I think I put a video, all work and no play makes me. er, Um, so I haven't really done anything exciting. Just basically work and try to find some good programs. Here lately, I've been watching a lot of spiritual programs because I feel like I need it at the time, and I've been watching a lot of Judah Smith. If any of you all are interested, he is actually, I think he's out of Washington, and also he goes back and forth to Los Angeles. I'm going off the top of what I remember. His name of his church is called Church Home. His messages for me is really good. I enjoy them, and I kind of go back and forth because I also like Elevation Church as well. Steve Furtick, I think he's pretty good, but I tend to veer toward Judah because I think for right now and all the things that I'm dealing with, uh, he kind of touches me more so, and he's very down to earth, and I really, really like that, and I need that because I think the way Christianity is not okay. Somebody I think is just jumped on. Hey, Josh, excuse me for getting so close to the camera, but I don't. My vision is the worst, but thank you so much for stopping by, Mr. Josh. And see, what did you say? Okay, you're working. Okay, I want to be able to. Okay, so you're listening. Okay, well, bless your heart. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. It's nice to know that somebody's out there that's listening. Basically, I'm just rambling. I'm talking about really nothing. I was supposed to have a guest speaker, but that didn't work out. We fumbled around, and needless to say, we didn't get anywhere. So we're going to try it again later on this week, and I'm hoping to have another. Actually, the young lady that, if you've been following me, and I think that you have, I'm going to have Marcine. I call her my daughter. I'm going to have her back. She lost her mom a few years ago. And as you know, I lost my mom last year. So because we're going into the holidays now, I kind of want to readdress some things because I don't know what other people are dealing with. Okay, got another. Hey, Ursula. Hey, nice to see you, Miss Ursula. Now I got Mr. Josh and Miss Ursula. Thank you, guys. I'm so excited. You guys might think I'm so silly, but I get really excited when the system works, when the technology works, and there's some people out there that's interested. I'm just telling Josh that I'm really not talking about anything particular. I was supposed to have a guest person on, but it didn't work out. So I'm just standing here, just chatting. Now, I am supposed to be on Brent's channel around 4:30 my time, Eastern Standard Time. So I'll be on his panel around that time. I think he's going to have prayer and probably go over some scripture. So, yeah. Um, do you guys, now I can't see that well, so I'm going to try my best to read. If you do have anything or any questions or anything you guys want to talk about, I'm just hopping on board just to see if it works, and it works. I guess actually I probably could go over there and sit down. I actually got my not laptop, my tablet that my son gave me about a year or two ago. So let me see here. Let's go over here and let me have a seat here. Okay, this is a lot better. Okay, so Ursula, you said good. Have you enjoying enjoy doing this? Do I enjoy doing this? It's still, now the live chat is very new. This is probably what, my fourth, maybe fifth time. So I'm not totally comfortable, but I'm getting there. So it is kind of fun. I like it when I have a guest person on. I think I do better because I can bounce off of them and ask them questions, and they can do the majority of the talking. I can jump in, here and there. For myself, I don't know. I think if I feel comfortable because I know you guys, I mean, I don't know you, but I feel you guys are my friends. And so this part I do enjoy. Now, if anybody else jumps on and I'm not familiar with, of course I'll be happy if they come by and visit me. But yeah, it's nice. And thank you so very much for asking. I just want, my thing is that I said my platform is inspiration, motivation, and information. So I want to be able to provide, if it's not informative, I would like for it to be motivational and inspirational. So that's what I want to bring to the table for my channel. I used to do a women's group like once a month years ago, back 2006, 2000. It was, I only did it for about 2 years, and I'm holding this thing up, and it's so if you guys, if I'm moving around a lot, I'm sorry. I don't have it on a stand or a table or anything, which I should have. I didn't plan this properly, but hey, it won't be the first time. But I wanted to be in a different atmosphere. I'm always in the other room, and I wanted to something different. And I just realized I'm always charging up this tablet. I could move it around, and I don't have to be in the same spot. So yeah, but getting back to what I want, I used to do a women's group when we used to meet once a month. It was called Women Highly Favored. And believe it or not, there was men that came too as well. But we would always have snacks because, it was a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of business women, and it was based on that, pulling people with like minds together, talk about different topics and issues. Basically, what I do here or on, my channel is talk about different topics that I think would be of interest to people. And that's pretty much it. And that's what I want to bring here. And maybe on occasion, some little bit of entertainment. Now, I did provide entertainment for folks when I used to do the conference once a month, just local talent. From whatever you did. If you played a violin, I'd invite you to come on so people could have something to listen to or play a flute, or if you sung. We had some people that could sing, and so I would invite them to come. My son did hip hop dancing, and he had a team. He would he came several times. Well, in some cases, he didn't have a choice. He did help me tear down and put together, because we had to put the chairs and stuff out, set up the tables for our, we had booths. Well, no, tables more or less. We set those up for people who had their own business, or if they, whatever they did, if it was a book that they wrote. We had all kind of people, business folks, that would come to the event. It was kind of nice. It was actually growing, but I was trying to get it to a 501c3. And if you guys know anything about that, oh gosh, that is a can of worms right there. It's so many different layers. You have to have an attorney, which I did seek out one. You have to have your business plan. There has to be bylaws. I believe, I'm going off the top of my memory. What else has to be? Oh, you have to have a committee, and it has to be an uneven number, because there's always going to be votes. So I was able to form a committee, but I think you have to be careful sometimes when you start. I think I learned so much painfully. I have to admit, it was painful, because a lot of heartache, because I had to learn the hard way. I think the part that I like wasn't the business aspect, though, if you want to get it off the ground, because my goal, what I wanted, was to get sponsors to help me, because we were meeting in hotels, and it was starting to grow. But yeah, I had a hard time trying. I think I didn't pick the right team. A lot of things really fell on my shoulders, and it got to be too much. I felt overwhelmed. I liked the concept of what we were doing, bringing women together. I had a vision to have workshops too. I wanted to incorporate workshops so we can bring business men and women to show us the way, as far as how to, either if you're interested in building up your business, or if you're interested in being a leader, whether it be in a company, in a corporation, or anywhere. It was supposed to be like a teaching session time. And that was so long ago, though. I'm way past that now. So here's where I'm at. Yours truly, Miss Anita, on the YouTube channel, and meeting a lot of good people like you guys. And I do want to thank you all so much. So hopefully that answered your question. You probably didn't think I was going to go that long, Miss Ursula, but okay. Josh, do you have anything for me? Again, bear with me, because my vision is really poor, and I'm on a tablet, and it's small print. And when I say small, it's small. So I probably should get my magnifiers. I am really telling on my age. But you guys, thank you all so much. God bless you for coming by to visit me. What are you guys' plans? I think, Miss Ursula, you told me that you have family in California. So do you have anybody here that you will be spending Thanksgiving with, or are you planning on doing anything at all? Okay, you sent me something. Hang on. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. That's okay. I do it. Yeah, keep my. She's too sweet. She said she likes us. You know what? You're a very wise woman. And that's my problem. He said, keep your mouth shut. That gives me a trouble, because I don't always do that. And that has gotten me in trouble many a time. My mom used to tell me that you need to shut up sometimes. I know she was right. I miss my mother. If you guys, I think I told you guys my mom passed away in March on who's this? Oh, Josh is asking something. Hang on. No, I'm just glad to see you are doing well. Sorry, you guys gotta look at my forehead. Hang on for a second. I'm looking forward to friends. Yeah, me too, Josh. I'm looking forward to hanging out with him too later today. Oh, and Ursula, you said Oh, okay. You're gonna hang out with your son. Is your son, is he older? Is he um my son is 35 years old. Does he live with you? Or does he's a grown man? I'm not sure. I'm not even asking the right questions, but I hope that you will get a chance to hang out with your son. I'm hoping to hang out with mine. I think I'm gonna cook a little small meal. It'll be really small. I and I'm gonna be honest with you guys because this is gonna be hard for me. I miss mom, and I hope I don't tear up on you all because it probably wouldn't take much for me to, but I really do miss my mom. Um, God, and the funny thing about it, me and her, we used to not like argue all the time, but you got two females in the house. But we were very into decorating. Me and her used to watch HGTV. You know, we would do stuff together. Our life was very simplistic. We didn't do a whole heck of a lot. Um, but I miss her. And you know what, guys? I was pulling up some old photos because I want to post some of my Christmas trees over the years. Because when I was, had my own place, I would decorate. But then there were some times I moved back with my parents, and I was able to my mom would allow me to decorate, put Christmas decorations out with her stuff and mine. And so I had pulled some pictures. In the process of pulling the Christmas pictures, it was some videos in there, and I have a couple of videos of my mom and my grandson when he was probably about 3 years old. Oh my gosh. And I sent that to my son and my sister. I kind of want to know, get their response, which just hearing my mom's voice, it made me feel really good. And seeing my grandson at 3 years old, oh my God, and he's 13 now, but that kind of touched my heart too, because I don't know, it's just they grow up so fast. And I was saying this, it is the truth. Kids grow up so fast, and I used to have him all the time, to help out with his mom and dad, and now his mom has moved on in her life, and she's remarried. And my grandson is in Tennessee, and I don't know if he's going to be here this Thanksgiving. I would like to see him, but if he doesn't, then hopefully I'll see him Christmas time. Um, but as you guys know, you guys have your own stories that you can share. Uh, I mean, it was six of us growing up. So I had three brothers and two sisters. So, and it was just pretty much most part the immediate family. Every now and then, as we get older, we might invite a friend over or something like that. But, my mom always cooked big meals. And of course, as we got older, then I would help a little bit here and there, just bring something over. And even now, like with my daughter-in-law and my son, she's a really good cook. Let me tell you, she's a very good cook. But sometimes my son wants me to bring something over that he likes that I prepare. So, which I don't mind. That makes me feel good. I mean, who doesn't like that? We want to feel needed, feel like we're contributing something. So I do like that. So I think I'm gonna do a small little meal. And I think you said something, or wait a minute. Hang on, you guys. Um, Oh, thank you, Josh. Yeah, these are, and okay, you guys, now please bear with me when I post these Christmas decorations. The pictures are old. Some of these pictures are probably from when I had a flip phone. So they're very fuzzy. It's not even clear. Just bear with me, but I'll show you what I took. I thought the decorations turned out good, but some of them are not clear and the lighting was poor. And what else? Yeah, I looked at all those pictures like, oh my God, these pictures look dark. But I'll share with you guys what I've done over the years. I think I've gotten better with age, of course. Um, and I'm sitting here thinking like, I got to get all those totes out the garage. I'm gonna have to ask my son to help me out on that one. It's just too many. I have accumulated so much stuff, and I had them separated by color, like silvers, all my golds in one tote. And then you have your ribbons, and then I have reds and greens, and so I have a lot of different totes. So I try to separate it by color, and then depending on like you have your stuff that you put around the house. I have stuff everywhere, so it's thinking about it makes me feel like, do I even want to do that now? If my mom was here, but what was it? My girlfriend, somebody told me, one of my friends said, do it for your granddaughter. So that's true. I'm gonna think of that. That's gonna keep me motivated. It's for my granddaughter. Oh yeah, you guys. By the way, okay, Ursula, did you ask me something too? Wait a minute. Keep talking. I'm driving home. Okay, I can do that. Bless your heart. Okay, she's in South Carolina. I'm enjoying that. Oh, thank you. So, well, that makes me feel good. Thank you, Miss Ursula. Okay, so um, my granddaughter, she's gonna turn 5 in a couple of weeks, you guys, and I'm so excited. And I done spent so much money on this girl, but I did the same thing with my grandson. Was looking at when I was trying to pull those Christmas Christmas pictures of my trees and stuff. I came across a lot of pictures of my grandson when we would go to the store and he would see so many different things. I have so many different pictures of him pointing out. I don't know if you guys, Miss Ursula, you have a son, so let me see if you can remember, because my grandson was very much into Skylander. Now, I'm not a gamer. My son is, my daughter-in-law is, and so is my grandson. Me, you should see me holding those, what you call them, those controller things. Oh my God. I'm too intense. And they laugh at me all the time. If I can. Yeah. I'll sit and watch you though. um, I tried my hand at it. I'm not that good. You have to have a lot of, and you got to be loose. You got to be, my son does, well, all three of them do very well. But Skylander, I tell you, man, those little, uh, you put them on a plate. And then it wasn't just a Skylander. I bought him not only the Skylander, I bought him the case to put all his figurines in, because it was so many different types. You had to, they have magnets. I don't know. I didn't play the game, so, but I still have them in my closet. I'm not even sure why I'm holding on to them. I probably need to get rid of a plate that goes with it. You put the character on the plate, and then when you put the video game in, and then they come alive and they do whatever they do. I need to hold this thing back. I should pull my table up, because no, that's it too low. That's not going to work. Okay. And then there was another game that my grandson liked. Had all the Marvel superheroes, Thor, Captain America. It was the same type of game. You put the figurines on the plate and then you played the games. Do you guys are you all familiar with it? Well, they're old now, so I don't even think they even exist. But those little things will cost, excuse me, I'm sorry, it's that time of season. I've got allergies. I'm a little bit congested, and I apologize. But they, what was I saying? I'm sorry. I'm thinking, guys. When I get that blank stare, that means I'm thinking. Okay. Thor. I remember Thor, Captain America. What's some of the other characters? You guys know. Don't y'all watch those shows? Don't y'all watch those movies? Okay. Anyway, so it was that kind of video game that he would play, that and Skylander. But what I was going to say is that those little pieces cost about $25, $30. It wasn't cheap. So it was kind of pricey, but I love my grandson. And then when I had a little bit of money, of course, I would, every chance I get. Now, sometimes you can catch them on sale, maybe about $15 to $20. But I tried to hook them up. That's what grandparents, that's what grandmothers do. That's what I was trying to do. And When my son was younger, and my mom and dad was in a pretty good place financially, so pretty much just about anything he would want, my mom would try to, and I couldn't understand a lot of stuff until I became a grandmother. That's what they say, you understand it better. And I had to tell my mom, like, okay, I understand where you're coming from now. Because now I am a grandma. She's always said, boy, I wish I was your grandchild. Because she said I spoiled my grandkids. I'm thinking, Mom, you did the same thing to my son. Oh, God, I'm getting hot. I need to cut that fan on. Okay, this is what happens when you get old. All right, somebody wrote something. Hang on, you guys. The Hulk. Yeah, Spider-Man, the Hulk. Yep. And let's see here. Presents are, but yeah. I'm at the stop something. Keep tradition, keep traditions going. Yes. Thank you guys for your support. Yeah, it is the traditions that I remember growing up, especially during birthdays. Like I said, it was 6 of us. So it was like we had our own party. We probably didn't really need any additional people. Although my mom and my dad did have parties, though, as we got older. They threw some really nice parties, too, by the way. But yeah, tradition was always cake and ice cream. It was store-bought cake. My mom could have made a cake, but my dad always bought us a cake. There was always ice cream. And my mom always made sure out of 6 of us kids, we usually have at least 3, 4 presents. Birthdays. Christmas, whole nother ball game there. Oh my goodness. Hmm. I think when I was a little girl, what I remember was toys everywhere because it was so many of us kids, and it was like going to a toy store. That's what it felt like to me. And my brother used to wake us up early in the morning. I mean, I think he used to wake us up around 4 o'clock. My oldest brother, he's gone too. All my brothers are gone. So my youngest brother passed away last year. Um, yeah, Christmas was awesome, what I remember. And even as we got older, my mom would gift wrap all the gifts and boxes. I mean, everything had to be gift wrapped. So that's a thing for me. I'm sorry. I like presents, but I want to be wrapped up in something so I can tear the paper apart and take the bows and stuff off. That's the fun part of it. It's a build up to the crescendo of finding out what you got. um, yeah, and I think that's how I feel towards my grandkids when I buy them stuff for either their birthday or for Christmas. So, oh, thank you, Miss Ursula. Um, yeah, I better keep up with my time too because I'm supposed to be on Brent's show at 4. I got a little bit of time. It's only 3:30. He said 4:30 my time. So, and I'm not going to stay on you guys real long, but I'm going to try to talk a little while my arms will hold up. I feel like I have to put this thing down, but I don't want you all to be staring at my double chin up here. I was looking at myself the other day, telling, I think you guys ever feel it? Look, I don't know neither one of your ages. I'm assuming that you guys are much younger than me. But when you get older, let me tell you the story. Everything kind of feel like it falls apart. And nothing seems to be working, and got to try a little harder, look a lot better. I mean, it's like I said back, I think my one video says I don't hardly wear much. My mom wasn't into makeup. That wasn't her deal. She was very a no nonsense type of lady. But now I feel like as I get older, I gotta try harder. So, and and you know, like I color my hair to cover up the gray because technically on my dad's side of family, they gray early. Even my son, who's 35 years old, he has a beard, but he has gray in his beard. So yeah, we gray early, and I'm just don't want to show you all my head full of gray hair. Isn't that a shame? That's being vain. That's terrible, really. But that's where I am, and I will admit to it. Pray for me. Okay. What else can we talk about? I've covered birthdays, how it was when I was coming up. Fabulous. Haven't had a lot of Christmases like that. And when I raised my son pretty much as a single mom, my mom came to my son's rescue many, many, many times. I was just trying to work so I can keep a roof over our head, put food on the table, and all that fun stuff. Um, and what else can I share with you guys? Thanksgiving. I think we talked a little bit about that. I said I was going to prepare a little small meal. Oh, I bought some two Cornish hens. I've never cooked Cornish hens before. I'm going to pull some information up on YouTube. And I like my stuff pretty seasoned. I like it to have some flavor. So I don't know. I've cooked a turkey before a few times, and I want to make some dressing, but usually I use the giblet. Some people don't do that, but I like to use like the meat that's inside. I don't want to gross you guys out, but that's just my style. That might be old school, but I cut up the meat. I like my meat in my dressing. I haven't made cornbread dressing for a while, and to try to make it on a smaller scale is going to be a whole new challenge because I've been used to preparing for a large family, cooking for my mom and my dad and brothers and sisters, when we would all come together. But yeah, and then my son loves my broccoli casserole, so I think I will make a little bit of that, and probably I'm going to make maybe two sweet potato pies. I'll take one over to my son and daughter-in-law's house for Thanksgiving. I think that's what I'm going to do. It's going to be real plain and simple. I'm not making any macaroni and cheese. Well, the broccoli casserole is going to be more than enough because that has cheese in it. Yeah, it's going to be really sad. Now, let's hope I'll follow through with that. Because the way I'm feeling, like I don't really want to do that either. I don't know. I think, well, I know because I miss my family. As dysfunctional as we might have been, and we were, I still miss them. Um, though we look normal, though. You know how that goes. Um, but the way I look at it, everybody's got some kind of issues or something. We try to keep those skeletons locked in the closet. Sometimes they be trying to sneak out. But anyway, you guys, I'm running out of stuff to talk about. You guys have any suggestions? Is there something, Josh, that you may want to, what are you doing, Josh? Because I don't think I asked you, or did you tell me what you're doing for this Thanksgiving? What are you all's plans for Christmas? Miss Ursula, what are you planning on doing for the Christmas? I don't even know how Christmas is going to be. I splurged on my granddaughter this month. Next month can be very slim pickings right now. We'll see how it plays out. Anybody? Okay. Alrighty. Well, again, I do want to thank you guys for stopping by to visit me. Yours truly, Miss Anita. I will see you hopefully on Brent's channel in about an hour. I'm going to hop off now. But it was nice chatting with you guys and let me run my mouth. And Miss Ursula, thank you for listening. And Mr. Josh, thank you too as well. I'll see you guys a little bit later. You have a good one. Bye.